Good morning. This is Crispin Sandford with another episode of Doing the Things You're Supposed to. With being international in my business, I'm delivering my workshop to somebody in Colombia. I've got somebody that I've lined up who's in Canada. I have somebody who's on the East Coast. Hey, Lindsay! What's up, Lindsay? My word. Hey, Ricky. Ricky, Lindsay, I went to school with. Hey, Erica. Looking forward to seeing you this summer. So I was just talking about people around, actually delivering services to people around the world in different time zones in America. And so, it's really important that I schedule appointments in the person's time zone, but also in keeping with my own time zone. And it's so important to make appointments and keep appointments. And this is my message today. Sometimes, like one of my early videos was about being on time to school. I was normally coming in quite early when I was helping with the school and working here, really, partly keeping an eye on Elizabeth. I know, because there was a certain amount of anxiety with her, and then when I was looking at spending more time on my own business, it made sense to me to be with the school. But it just meant I was getting here really early, and Elizabeth was getting here early. She was sitting with one of the teachers until her teacher came in and worked with her. But yeah, like the appointments are the same thing as being on time, really, because scheduling appointments, right? It's vital to your business. Now, I was listening to a lecture that was given. It's a recorded lecture by Tony Robbins. And he was talking about when he first had real success, was making $10,000 a week or a month, I think, and it was huge money. But then he just hit a decline, and part of that decline was blowing appointments off, blowing people off, not being, having just really bad discipline, personal discipline and manners. And it just goes to show you that the value and importance of scheduling your appointments and being on time and maintaining that reputation is so vital. Now, a guy the other day, I've got to call this guy today. I wanted to call him a couple of days ago. I was talking with different people who build websites. I have a prospect I want to work with that needs a website desperately. Really, before I do services, I want to make sure that this person has their massive need met and fulfilled. I've advised people, like one of my friends who did a mastermind video recording for my group, one of my mastermind groups, said, you deliver what the person needs. This person delivers social media, business development, content and material for corporations, big companies. But she always segues after they've bought in to what she's going to be doing for them, in the buzz, right? The appealing, like the internet and social media and all this. She then says and includes in her bid like a look at what they're doing in their standard marketing and the processes and procedures being followed once somebody buys into the company. So that she says, so that she can be certain that all these people that come in from all of this social media are going to be handled correctly, that the processes and procedures are going to bring them on board, and that the experience they're going to have when they get onto the normal marketing lines are going to be satisfactory, right? It's not going to be a waste, because that can be where a company really fails. And then, so they usually will agree, right? They usually agree that is something that should be included in what she provides. And that's what she really genuinely loves, all that marketing. So the same here, right? I want to deliver a service with regards organization, effective procedures, effective management, really results-oriented production and management. But in order to do that, this particular individual needs a website because their website's terrible. They admit it themselves, they're embarrassed, but that's what the attention is on. So whether or not I get any money from it, it's important for me to make sure that they get this service and have it delivered to them, so that then, and I will discuss in the meeting, some of the other things that will actually help in the area that I can deliver. So I've been looking for various people. I had one friend that I thought would be able to do it, but I actually helped her, and she's so busy now that she doesn't have time to do that, and it's not her main focus anyway anymore. And so I kind of put out a call to get people in marketing, and one guy in particular I think is going to be great, and I've been meaning to call him, but we didn't set up an appointment yet, and so I want to make sure we set a time and have that conversation about, you know, what that person's going to be able to do and how we actually will work together as strategic partners. So yeah, really wanting to talk to you. I know the other day I set aside some time for an appointment with somebody, and it was at great cost. I had something that I was going to be doing for my daughter, but I didn't. My wife did. She wasn't feeling terribly well, and I just remember it really was frustrating because it meant that that person did not show up, and I was shocked. It doesn't happen very often, and then I was like, well, gosh, taking that time away from, you know, doing what my daughter needed, particularly when my wife wasn't feeling well, was a real shame, and she was not too pleased about it when I told her. So anyway, that's just doing the things you're supposed to. I should have set an appointment with this person right away when I had the opportunity. Then all these other things come up, and I'm keeping all these other appointments that I have. But yeah, it's like, it's just one of those vital things. And again, it shouldn't be hard. I shouldn't be, you know, having to remind myself to make sure when the opportunity is there, I schedule the appointment, and then obviously keep the appointment. I know sometimes I've done this where, you know, scheduling the appointment with somebody, but I don't change the date, so it alerts me, and I'm like, the other day that happened to me, and I had to let that person know, you know, hey, look, I've got the time, but I put it in for today. What was it, Wednesday, or what day was it? What was the day that we actually set the appointment for? So a little embarrassing, not a big deal. These things are just part of life. But yeah, it's so important to make sure you're scheduling appointments, you're keeping the appointments, you're not making mistakes when you set the appointment in your calendar book or your iPhone or whatever it is, so you get the alert. It's really, you know, when you're keeping appointments, when you're setting appointments properly, when you're entering them properly, it really is doing the things you're supposed to. So guys, that's it from me, today's episode. Thanks for watching. Hey JV, thanks for seeing. Glad to have seen all you guys. It is such an important way to keep in touch with you all, and be able to be, you know, talking about life like, you know, we would be talking if we were together in the physical world, like here together, as opposed to online through this video. But you know what? The wonders of modern technology, I can talk to all of you, or as many of you as see this. Guys, have a fantastic day. The weather here in Utah it's a little mild. It's been a little chilly this morning. It's my daughter's last day of school, so hopefully I'm going to be able to keep doing these on a regular basis. That's my intention. I'm gonna set an appointment for myself each day to do this video at about this time. Hey, what about that? I was thinking about that earlier. I need to set an appointment. And given the fact that I've just made this video, I better do it, right? So that I can be one of those people that is doing the things you're supposed to. Bye, guys.